and with analysis only. 3. With neither examination nor analysis. There is also the five-membered samadhi, the innate samadhi of 5 knowledges. All are called samadhi. Moreover, all the absorptions are sometimes called samapatti and sometimes samadhi. The 4 trances are sometimes called dhyana, sometimes samapatti and sometimes samadhi. The other absorptions with the exception of the 4 trances are sometimes called samapatti and sometimes samadhi, but not dhyana. The absorptions coming under the 10 levels of the Sravaka are called samadhi. Some say that the stage of the desire realm possesses samadhis as well. Why? Since in the realm of desire there are 22 auxiliaries to enlightenment, we know that this realm possesses samadhis. If there were no samadhis there, one would not find these profound and wondrous qualities which are the auxiliaries there. Moreover, in the CN 1000 Aparayas, it is a question of the 4 families of saints. How many belong to the desire realm, how many to the form realm, how many to the formless realm, and how many to no realm? The answer is that distinctions are obvious concerning them. Sometimes they belong to the desire realm, sometimes to the form realm, sometimes to the formless realm, and sometimes to no realm. It is the same for the 4 foundations of mindfulness, the 4 right efforts, and the 4 foundations of magical power. Consequently, we should know that the desire realm has samadhis. If it were exclusively distracted mind, how would the wonderful dharmas just mentioned occur there? Therefore the samadhis occur in the 11 levels of the Sravaka. These samadhis are fully analyzed in the Abhidharma. 2. Mahayana concentrations. A. Lists of Mahayanist concentrations. The Mahayanist samadhis go from the concentration of the heroic progress up to the detached, liberated, unstained concentration like space, or the concentration of seeing all the Buddhas, up to the contemplation of the deliverance of all the tathagatas, the stretching of the lion's spine, and the innumerable incalculable samadhis of the bodhisattva. B. Examples of bodhisattva concentrations. 1. There is a samadhi called immense purity. The bodhisattva who acquires this samadhi can manifest pure bodies. 2. There is a samadhi called mark of power. The bodhisattva who acquires this samadhi can eclipse the power of the sun and the moon. 3. There is a samadhi called burning mountain. The bodhisattva who acquires this samadhi eclipses the power of sakra and brahma. 4. There is a samadhi called removing the dust. The bodhisattva who acquires this samadhi destroys the 3 poisons of all the great assemblies. 5. There is a samadhi called unhindered brilliance. The bodhisattva who acquires this samadhi can illumine all the Buddha fields. 6. There is a samadhi called not forgetting any dharma. The bodhisattva who acquires this samadhi remembers the teachings preached by all the Buddhas. Moreover, he communicates the Buddha's words to other people. 7. There is a samadhi called sound like the noise of thunder. The bodhisattva who acquires this samadhi can fill the Buddha fields of the 10 directions with Brahmic sounds. 8. There is a samadhi called rejoicing all beings. The bodhisattva who acquires this samadhi makes all beings take pleasure in their high aspirations. 9. There is a samadhi called tirelessly pleasant to see. When the bodhisattva acquires this samadhi, all beings rejoice in seeing him and hearing him, without ever getting tired. 10. There is a samadhi called inconceivable reward of qualities, fortunate in every object. The bodhisattva who acquires this samadhi realizes all the supra-knowledges. 11. There is a samadhi called knowledge of all articulated sounds in all languages. The bodhisattva who acquires this samadhi can produce all articulated sounds and speak all languages. In one single phoneme he produces all the phonemes, and in all these phonemes he produces only one. 12. There is a samadhi called accumulation of the fruits of retribution of all meritorious actions. When he acquires this samadhi, the bodhisattva, although remaining silent, penetrates into the trances and absorptions and makes all beings hear the Buddha Dharma. Hear the sounds of the Sravakas, the Pratyeka Buddhas and the 6 parameters, whereas he himself utters not a single word. 13. There is a samadhi called surpassing the king of all the Dharanis. The bodhisattva who acquires this samadhi penetrates innumerable infinite dharanis. 14. There is a samadhi called universal eloquence. The bodhisattva who acquires this samadhi is happy to utter all the phonemes, all the articulated sounds, as well as the languages, the deeds and the stories of events. There are innumerable powerful samadhis of this kind. C. Concentrations and gates of concentration. Question. Are these samadhis the samadhi mukhas? Answer. Yes. These samadhis are the samadhi mukhas. Question. If that is so, why not simply say samadhi, without adding mukha? Answer. The samadhis of the Buddhas are numberless, incalculable and infinite like space. Therefore how could the bodhisattva acquire them in full? Knowing this, the bodhisattva falls back and becomes discouraged. This is why the Buddha here speaks about the gates of samadhi. By passing through one single gate, one captures innumerable samadhis, just as when one pulls on the corner of a robe the whole robe is pulled off, or when one captures the queen bee all the other bees are taken as well. Furthermore, as uninterrupted series, the samadhis are gates. Thus, by maintaining pure morality, by being mindful and energetic, by diligently reflecting from the first to the last watch, by abandoning the 5 objects of enjoyment, by concentrating the mind one-pointedly, in brief, by using all these practices, one acquires these samadhis. These are what is called the gates of samadhi. Furthermore, the samadhis belonging to the desire realm are the gate of samadhi of the anagamya vestibule of the first dhyana. The samadhis of the anagamya are the gate of the first dhyana. The samadhis of the first dhyana and the second samantaka are the gate of the samadhis of the second dhyana, and so on up to the samadhis of the sphere of neither awareness nor non-awareness. The samadhis of the heats are the gate of the samadhis of the summits are the gate of the samadhis of the acquiescences are the gate of the samadhis of the supreme worldly dharmas are the gate of the samadhi of the dukkha dharmajnanaksanti, and the dukkha dharmajnanaksanti is the gate of the samadhis